Hello and welcome to this edition of Trojan Talk. I'm Paige. Joining us today is a familiar face and friend. This is Dr. Scott Nokes, a medieval graphic novel scholar.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yes, that's the title we're giving you today. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me today.
Of course. So the last time we had you on, we were talking about the very book that is in front of us, which is Beowulf. And now we're taking that conversation and spreading it to other folks in the future.
Yeah, that's right. So I did a lot of research on, I'm a medieval literature scholar, and I did a lot of research on medieval graphic novel and comic book versions of Beowulf. And one in particular that I wanted to bring forward to show people is Santiago Garcia and David Rubin's Beowulf that we have here. And I was really interested in it because this was originally written in Spanish. So he took the English epic, but he loved the story that he wrote it in Spanish, and then it was so popular, then it gets translated into English.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and so for part of Hispanic Heritage Month, this College of Communication and Fine Arts and the Alabama Humanities Alliance, we've gotten together and we are piping him in from Spain to talk about his book. And there'll be a panel of experts, me and Dr. Kelly Swearell and Dr. Johanna Albrecht will be there to talk with him about his project. And then we'll have questions from the audience.
That's awesome. I think it's always a really cool thing when you get to hear from the person that created the work. That just takes it to a whole nother level.
Yes, that's right. And in this case, this one we decided to open. We've had a lot of excitement from students on this, to be honest, but it's also open to the public. We printed off, we have these flyers all over, and we have half of them are in Spanish, in English, and half are in Spanish. And we're hoping that people from the community will want to come as well to hear Garcia speak. And one thing to note, though, if someone's from the community is interested in coming, some of the images are pretty violent, and so maybe if you're under 16, you might want to think about bringing a kid. Yeah,
maybe wait.
Right, yeah, I'd call this a PG-13 book.
Okay, yeah. Good disclaimer there. We don't want any surprises.
No, you don't want any surprises. Yeah.
Well, in addition to the Q&A, which, like I said, is really awesome that people are going to actually be able to talk to this guy, we're also going to have a chance to get these works into folks' hands.
Yes, so this this partnership that we have with the Alabama Humanities Alliance, we've managed to fund this book here, which is quite a beautiful graphic novel. Yeah. 60 copies of this in English and 60 copies of this in Spanish we'll be giving away. And we'll also be giving away 60 copies of Ed Risden's Beowulf, a verse translation for students. So this is an award-winning one that's really aimed at really the general public and students. So this is not aimed at scholars. So we think that aside from getting free stuff, getting free books, getting free graphic novels, getting to hear from a pretty accomplished graphic novelist, and hearing from experts like Dr. Swearell and Dr. Albrecht, I think it'll be well worth everyone's time.
You can get a different version of the story in so many places, and this one I know means a lot to so many people, and it's awesome that you're giving that opportunity to folks. What do people need to know? Like, when is this? Where is this?
So this will be in John Lewis Hall on September 28th from 6 to 8 o'clock. And as I said, it's open to the general public. It's free. If you show up, you can get one of these books till we run out. So
first come, first served.
Yes, first come, first served.